In this video, I'm gonna build a Telegram audio bot using ElevenLabs. So in my previous video, I have shown how to build a bot for Telegram. So if you don't know how to do it, then definitely check this video out, because in this video, I'm just gonna continue and add the possibility to send audio file and receive audio file. And it's gonna look something like this. What is capital of Brazil?
The capital of Brazil is Brasilia.
And to do that, I'm not gonna use built-in ElevenLabs make an API call module, because it is much easier to use HTTP module, where you're just gonna have to make API key from here. And it is gonna be similar that I did in my last video when I did video dubbing. But first things first, you're gonna need watch and update Telegram module. Here it is. Here you have to choose your hook and click save. Next module that you're gonna need is download a file, also in Telegram. I already here have a connection. If you don't know how to make a connection, then watch my first video on Telegram when I showed how to make this bot. And what you're gonna need here is file ID from the previous module. And if you search here file ID, then you're gonna need message attachment and file ID. And click save. Next module that you need is HTTP module. And here you're gonna have to make an API key authorization request. Here you're gonna need your credentials. I have my own. If you don't have credentials yet, then click on add. You can rename it, and here you're gonna need API key. API key you can get if you go to ElevenLabs, click on your profile and click API keys. Here, you're gonna have to create a new API key. Like I showed in my previous video, then usually I remove all the restrictions, because maybe I want to use this API key later for other things, not only speech to text or speech to speech and so on. So I usually give access to everything. You can rename it and create a new API key. And as it is written over here, then you have to copy it, and it's gonna output it to only once. If you're gonna lose it, then you're just gonna have to create a new key. So paste the key that you will receive over here and click create. Next thing what you're gonna need is URL. And to transcribe audio to text, you're gonna need this URL. You can find all those URLs in ElevenLabs documentation, but this is the one you're gonna need. Method is gonna be get. For headers, you're gonna need to add your API key again. For that, you're gonna have to add this name. It is same that it's over here. And here you're gonna have to add API key again. After that, if you scroll down, then you're gonna have to have multipart form data as your body type, because you are having an actual file. Then field type must be file and key must be also file. As you can see, it is already showing me this Telegram bot download a file, but I have to click on map, because here in file name, in the end I'm gonna have to add what file it is. Telegram is outputting this OGA file, so I'm gonna add it, otherwise it's just gonna run into errors. And for response, I'm gonna click parse respond and click save. Next thing that I'm gonna have is AI to respond. It can be any AI you like, for example like ChatGPT. And here I'm gonna write a quick prompt, write me an answer as a personal assistant, output only short answer. And for second message, I'm gonna use assistant and paste here already transcribed audio file as a text, so AI can answer to it. And it's over here in data. Everything else I'm gonna leave same and click save. So now what we have is an input audio file, and this audio file right here is transcribed to a text, and here we have an answer for a text. And next module is gonna create a new audio file to send back to Telegram as an answer. So for that, you're also gonna need an HTTP module, and once again make an API key authorization request. But this time URL is different. It looks like this, but in the end you're gonna have to also paste a voice ID. Voice ID can be found if you go back to ElevenLabs, click on voices, for example default voices, and here you have huge amount of voices. And if you take one and click on the three dots on the right side, then you can copy voice ID. And then you're gonna have to paste this voice ID in the end of this URL. The method has to be also post, And for headers, you also need to add your API key. So name is still same, and now API key itself. And now if you scroll down, then for body type, this time you're gonna need raw. And for content type, it must be JSON file. And for request content, you're gonna have all of those things. You can just copy me. For text, of course, I'm gonna take results from the last AI, and everything else is settings how to output this audio file. You can play with those, you can find different IDs and have different voice settings, but this is the default ones that I'm using. And then click Save. And last module that you're gonna need is Telegram bot, send an audio file. And to send a response, you are gonna need chat ID. You can paste it manually or search it from the previous modules. It's gonna be message chat ID. You can enter audio caption like, and if you scroll down, then you can see it found Telegram bot download a file, but it's not the right one because we already have an answer from ElevenLabs. You have to delete this one and paste the new name, file name and data. Paste and click Save. So now we built this one. Let's try it out. What is 7 plus 7? Then you will receive an answer.
7 plus 7 equals 14.
And if you don't like this ugly data over here and want to have some more beautiful name, then you have to go back to make. And if you go back here to last Telegram module and scroll down, you're gonna have to have show advanced settings. Then here in title, you're gonna have to write something like I had, and then you're gonna have a nice caption for your audio, something similar that I have over here. So this is how you build your audio bot in Telegram using ElevenLabs. One good thing about ElevenLabs is that you have here a lot of voices. You can also add your own voices and explore voices by other creators. Here you're definitely gonna find something that is pleasant to you. But for now, have a great day.